encountered.
Never going
here.
to advance it.
I haven't encountered any
She's like,
trivia
"That's what
questions
we're
about
doing.
Knuckles
Let's go."
yet, so I haven't had to
That's what
learn
we're
these
doing,
specific
All right, we are live.
Oh, wow,
Hello,
that was fast.
everybody.
Hi.
We're back on a Wednesday.
things. It is Wednesday.
It's
0
Wednesday, my
miles per
dudes. All right.
One of the world's best commercials.
Very
Guess
good.
what day it is?
It's a very good.
It's very good. Alrighty, Roo. Let's get to
Oh, that was nice what you did there.
the thanks. As a DM, you have to think on your feet sometimes. Let's get to the recap because I don't think we have anything. We don't have announcements.
Speakers got inspiration.
I did it last time, and then I used my inspiration, so if somebody else wants to do it, if they need inspiration.
And you're gonna want inspiration.
I
got
got
it.
So where did we end off? Senpai!
Turn by.
Do you want me to
we
recap for you?
No, just like, I just need that starting point.
The Black Cloaks.
No, that's
Embers?
how we ended last time.
Oh, how did we
Oh,
start?
how'd we start?
Baz got potion from fire breath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
we
we were in the
explored-
We
corner.
went into the
We
teleportation
explored the
station.
cat.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
finished
Killed
Spiders.
the face spider, teleportation, yeah, all that.
So, the end of last one, we had found the
There's
teleportation
no.
circle.
Mm-hmm.
So, from there, we found a potion of fire breath.
And used it immediately.
Soon we did.
Soonish.
It was very successful.
It was.
We did an etching of the teleportation circle on the ground and then the ones on the walls.
Uh-huh.
Went to the next room, there was a broken one. And so we did that one as well. And we started to go to a side room when we heard the thump
Heard that.
and a horrifying teleporting spider came out of
Phase
nowhere.
spider.
What was the fooping?
That asshole.
What was
This
that?
guy
Eat
going
that
in and
thing.
out of the ethereal plane.
Eat
It makes a little sound.
Did we have to bring him?
You know, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like
It's all blue
the
and-
X-Men Nightcrawler.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, oh that's a great.
We dispatched him
Analogy
pretty
of it.
quick.
Very quick. Did not attack you guys.
Yeah,
You
we
killed him before he had a
We
turn.
curb
You're
stomped
welcome.
Canola.
Perfect.
And
Did have a
big
turn,
fat
he missed.
spiders.
I think he tried to attack you one time.
Yep.
And by we attacked him, I think you mean.
Anyway,
It was ridiculous.
Simone was able to harvest
Pumbaa.
the
Scroll
poison. Or
of teleportation
Baz did?
stations.
Who took the poison?
I have. Oh,
Poison
I have the
from
poison.
Cusco.
The poison especially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
We got some pretty gnarly poison off that spider. Moved along, and then we're like, okay, we're out of this like old section of the, kind of like it was almost like underground temple-ish in the cave structure.
Mhm.
Got out of there, and then we realized, oh, there's one last tunnel with a bunch of fucking spider webs. And then Endymion was like, fuck them spiders, I'm gonna burn this shit down. I was like, burn it down. And then an even bigger spider popped out, and I lost my mind. We tried to fight it. It grabbed Jairus. Woo! Pulled him back in the fire.
He went web surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not good.
Surfing
Surf
the
the
web.
web.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It
Yes.
did take me. Took you saying it like that for me to get that.
We panicked. And I was like, Baz, take the potion, burn it down!
Does
You
Jairus
did
have a
not
modem?
say
That
that.
is exactly what happened.
Does
No,
Jairus have a
I
dial?
No one else
didn't.
is there.
Dial-up
Modem? Yeah. So I can
modem?
surf the web.
Jesus.
We burned that motherfucker to a crisp
Yes, you did.
with all the webs.
Wrinkled up, all curly like a spider does.
And yeah, that kind of did it for
Might
the
does.
enemies in the tunnel. We continued to search. We
Correct.
searched the cases.
I wrote. Let's battle with giant spidey.
You know, we kind of became friends with the horses and whatnot, and then we stayed the night in the cave. On the way back, we did see some goblins, but they ran off.
Before we left, we went into one room and sat on a chair, and it said, "If there is magic in this world,
That
it
was
was
yeah.
the throne.
underwater." It was on the throne.
Right.
And it was in
does it say?
draconic.
It's in the water.
If there is magic in this world, it is in the water. Okay, cool.
Good thing I appreciate water.
Yeah.
And that's when we leveled up, was that night.
Yeah.
To level 4. Which was a hard thing for me to do. So we loaded everything up. There was carts outside. Made our way into town with our bounty. Made our way in. Townsfolk lost their minds. Like, hey, thank you. And we're like, ah. I had to give up Bessie the cow. I'm heartbroken. Jairus offered to buy
Satine.
Satine.
Bindi.
Not Bindi. Bindi was like supposed to be his guy.
Bindi's too skittish.
Bindi doesn't have any guts for what
You actually bought the horse.
Mhm.
It was exactly enough, which was great.
It's funny. I mean, it's straight DM's guide
Yeah.
cost.
It was
It's exactly how much you had.
legit.
Perfect.
It was clandestine, or not clandestine.
Predestined?
Yeah,
It was something. Then the
fortuitous.
things were going good, and then the captain of the royal guard from the major city.
His name is. Note takers.
What?
Beldar
Dirk
Hirsch.
McGurk. Oh, Beldar Hirsch, yeah.
Good.
That's right.
The royal guard showed up.
Good.
That shiny motherfucker.
Good.
He's
Mhm.
like, I need all y'all's food, or like basically taxes, but plus some. You know, I need whatever portions of your food, and it was just food and supplies, right?
I'm gonna say yes. I said men, but I'm gonna leave that one out. I'm just gonna say like, give us. We need half your food for the city because of the calamity that occurred.
Yeah. And
So not taxes, an unforeseen heist.
Lord Lyris
And I'm
Leontis
Leos.
was like, no, you can't do it. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And he took everything. With his, what was it, the Black Cloaks.
The Black
Are
Cloaks.
his, like, henchmen dudes.
Think of them as like what was the Kingsguard called in Game of Thrones that Jaime was on?
I think it's
The
the King's Guard.
Kingsguard.
Just called the Kingsguard. They weren't called like a gold something or
The
other.
gold. No, the Gold Cloaks was the City Watch. So, like the
Okay.
City Guard were the Gold Cloaks, and the King's Guard were specifically.
The King's Guard was the elite.
Okay,
He
well
wore
think of the
gold.
Black Cloaks like City Guard,
Okay.
or like
Kingsguard.
Jaime's people.
King's Guard.
Yeah, the
Just
elite.
the big honchos.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So
okay.
they went to the supplies,
What?
and then as they were trying to leave town, a couple people popped out and were like, we're not going to allow you to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then he called them out that they were Embers.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple more popped out from the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
also Embers.
And
And,
then townsfolk started standing up too.
They did. And then old Beldar just busted out his sword and started just cutting back.
Backing away. Yeah.
So there was a small fight, but they were going down quick. The
Wasn't Jairus unconscious?
Black Cloaks started to cut down people.
Yeah, I got kind of serious.
and that's
about this.
where old Gearhead over here decided to step in and got hit real
Yeah, I
hard.
took some hits. That's my job.
You were
True.
unconscious
You took 2 or 3.
I took 3, and it was enough.
and pushed the guard away, tried to save Jairus, and they left town.
And that is where we left it.
Wow. Intense.
It was.
Tense.
Hopefully it was.
Saved your life, man.
All right, so
That
yeah, inspiration.
Thank you.
Good job, Josh. All right, so the Black Cloaks have made their way out of town. People are screaming in the streets in pain. A lot of people dead. A lot of people injured. What are you guys doing?
Not like a great welcome home party, but like, okay.
I'm assuming Jairus will
I
start
don't
healing.
remember. Am I conscious now?
So
You gave him a healing word or something. Or cure
I
wounds.
did a level 1,
Perfect.
which would have been my.
So I got a couple.
I gave you cure wounds.
Great.
Which was touch. Yeah.
So I'm back up.
So you
Oh
were
yeah, I
back
meant
up.
to. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Those guys
Gurk-
suck.
Gurk heard the commotion because there were spells were cast from the Embers, and the just standard commotion of a battle. Gurk comes running up and starts healing some of the wounded people.
Yeah.
Seeing that you're okay,
Yeah.
I'll look around. Are any of the Embers like members that we might have seen? Like,
No.
are they like multiple pieces? Probably.
Oh no! I mean, some of them are recoverable.
Oh.
If you wanted to save some.
Well, I'm interested in the Embers, so like, if you could do your healing stuff,
So
that'd
so
be
maybe
cool.
if we see one.
Yeah, there's a few of them lying around,
Okay.
screaming out in pain, bleeding out.
Go do your thing,
Yeah, can you help?
Endymion.
I'm gonna go
I
tie
will-
tourniquets.
Okay.
Yeah, I will help.
People noticed you
Two of them.
tying to.
I
Okay.
will give 2 of them healing words. Or,
Okay.
Sorry, cure wounds.
Okay.
Better.
With a
you want me
twin
to roll?
like a twin spell, or just 2 spells.
Maybe I will do a twin spell. Actually, that would save me a spots. We'll use
This
as-
music is not appropriate.
No.
It's a little jovial.
People dying in the streets.
Probably what would have been playing though, like during that whole thing.
So it's twin spell with a touch, though.
You're gonna have to look it up, man. I don't know.
Twin spell with touch.
Why are you
Don't
looking
ask
at
me.
how? Just look it up.
I'll just do 2 healing words.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll just.
I'm pretty sure it's any targeted.
That's how you heal people?
Right, I don't think you can do a touch. Twin.
Why not? Healing word is still targeted, and it's
Get
sound.
better.
Yeah.
No,
Or
this
just
is
have
how
to,
you would do it.
drag one to me and be like,
Oh,
It's
fair.
more of
They'd
an
have to be
RP
next to
thing.
each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like
I mean,
Whatever.
let's say if we could drag one to me, I'll do that.
Okay. You use a spell slot and twin spell.
And
Perfect.
My
sorcery point.
God.
Perfect. That has been settled.
Wow. Thank
Um,
God.
Okay, so some people are dead. A lot of women crying. Children are crying. People. It's kind of chaos. A lot of people fleeing the scene, trying to just get out of Dodge as much as possible. You notice. Let's see. The guard of Undment shows up a little late.
Too late.
A few of them were there already, but they're not going to stand in the way of the Black Cloaks. They kind of answer to the Black Cloaks in a way.
right.
And the king was like, okay, here you go. And so there wasn't anything for them to stand up to unless they wanted to disobey orders. And so the town guard kind of settles people down. They help carry people over to the healing tent that you already know about. Gurk is there casting his spells that he has, his limited spell casting, and one of the people that you heal looks like this. Only keep it with she has kinder eyes. But this is like the best picture I could find of what it looks like.
But she has kinder.
She has kinder eyes.
She just went through some
She doesn't
shit.
have serpent eyes.
But this is how she looked before the attack,
Gotcha.
not
Oh, yeah,
after.
okay. I mean, she doesn't look. Well, it's the eyebrow, really. But yeah,
She had
she's been through some shit.
before.
So she stands up and says, Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Neela. What's yours?
I'm Endymion, and this is our crew, if you guys are assuming our this.
Yeah. we are.
Hi, Neela.
This is Baz and Simone and Jairus here.
And yeah, you point over to Jairus. He waves. Yes, I saw
Hi, Jairus.
him stand with us against the Black Cloaks.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
He's very passionate about justice.
That is good. That's what we need.
Are you an Ember?
I am an Ember.
Ooh.
And what does being an ember mean to you, Neela?
This is a great question.
An Ember stands up for justice and stands against injustice.
That's cool. That's cool.
We are... Well, our leader gives the powerless power.
And who's your leader?
His name is Jairus, Erras. Vint, Vindt.
Damn it. I missed a letter.
It's not however you want.
Sir, what is her name again?
Neela.
Neela.
There's
am-
Vint.
I am Neela, from a town not too far from Vayfast.
How many embers are there?
Well, more every day, I hope.
If you had to guess, like approximately.
Oh gosh, I couldn't say. Both for simple logistical, I don't know, and also I'm not sure I would just say.
How
as
long
well.
have you been an Ember?
I was an early Ember. I think this was, I suppose, several years ago now, when I first met Jairus. I came from as I mentioned, a town near Vevast, and well, we were a farming community. We felt safe. That was the status quo at the time, although I suppose that made us easy picking. My father and his father before him and his father before him were all farmers. It's a farming community. And, well, I recall, even when I was a child, there was always a troop of town guard stationed. But over time, less and less men were stationed at our town, Enos. And eventually, we only saw a town guard stroll through every few months. There was no protection, but we didn't really mind because we never really came across any problems. Until we did. Well, there's many reasons that I'm an Ember now. I'll tell you the tragic part after the first one, which affects more people, I think. It's more widely felt. This music also is inappropriate. So, I recall when I was a child, my grandfather speaking to my father, and any number of days we would have him over for dinner, and one day I remember very clearly he asked about how the farm is doing, and my father looked dejected. I remember as a child he looked sad and small, and he said that we're barely scraping by. And my grandfather was confused. He flourished with the same farm. It was the same farm. He handed it down to his son. He said, "How could that be?" And my father said, "Well, there's just no money to be had anymore. The tax man comes more often and is asking for more every time, and we're barely scraping by right now." And he asked how much, and I don't remember the number exactly, but I remember my grandfather's reaction. He was a elderly man, but I remember him shooting out of his chair, screaming and saying that if his father knew about this, him and his brothers and all of the men in the town would rise up and either drive the taxman away, or even worse, start revolting. And I remember him saying something like, lamenting that the courage and strength in men was oak once and now is as easy to push over as a blade of grass, or something like that. But what was my father to do? We're not fighters. We're farmers. We don't have any magic. So we just muddied along. Until I married a man in my town, very nice gentleman. I bore him 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl.
This is where the tragic stories come.
That is correct. Well, like I said, we had no defenses whatsoever. And we felt safe because nothing had happened. Then the bandits came, burning our homes, killing the men and the children, my husband and my 2 boys and my girl. I suppose they got off easy. They don't have to live with their grief or what I was put through. They gave me this and other things. So our community was burned and destroyed. A few women left over there to die, really. We survived for a while off of what food and water we could find, and then Jairus came with a few of his followers. He healed our wounds and And he gave us something that no one can give. He gave power to the powerless. He showed me how to cast such spells. Some of us were taught how to cast spells to grow food. Some of us were taught how to fight. Not fight with our hands, but to cast powerful magic.
Did he ask for anything in return?
He didn't. He didn't. He left. So we found a home to sort of rebuild that wasn't burnt too badly. Scraped along for a while, trying to figure out what our next steps were going to be. We had no future, no men, no children. What was our life going to be? Just spinsters. And then the bandits came back. And we were ready. I burned them all. I remember all of their faces and all of their screams. And so, they never came back because they were all dead. Happily, it was not vengeance so much as retribution. They deserved what they got. Had we been in a just place with town guard, they would have been hung long before they were able to kill all of the people in our town for what they do. And then years later, I happened upon Jairus in, I think in Umbund, actually. I noticed him and I came up to him and I started bursting out into tears because he saved our lives. He gave us hope, a message of hope, really. He talked about how community has been lost over time and people don't care about each other anymore, and that the only people who care about anything is money, and the people in charge care about it most. And that was certainly true. That bell rung in my head as I told you the story of my father. And so I thanked him. This was, again, years later that I found him. And I asked what I could do to repay him. And he said, well, you could join the Embers. We're trying to do exactly what we did for, well, this is in his words. He said that he would like me to help others in a similar situation that I was in, or to prevent that from happening at all, spreading his power to people who don't have any. And so I did. And here we are. And that's what the Embers are.
That was awesome.
It wasn't awesome to go through, but
No, I bet it wasn't.
I have purpose again.
That's great. I want to be an Ember.
Is there an application?
Like progress or like a vetting?
A hazings?
How
Well, if
often
you're- Are you asking to become an Ember?
Yeah,
I'm mildly interested.
I'm more than mildly interested. I'm interested.
Well, all right. I saw what you did. It was very gallant. And I saw you healing me and the rest of the people that you could. I also saw that you retrieved the goods for these fine people.
Hey, we helped that.
Right.
We helped.
You the Charisma Company. Beep, 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 beep. And
Cue the logo.
I saw that the Charisma Company, all parties included,
Just too much. Forget
well, are a force for good. I'll happily let the powers that be in the Embers know, and someone will contact you.
That'd be great.
Someone will find you at the appropriate time.
How, are you often running into old, Hirsch and his black cloaks?
No. I'm surprised to see him myself. He hides in the city, getting drunk and fat. We are mostly looking to help people like in Movement and the smaller villages especially around Asmarine. And so we don't run into his people that much.
It's good to hear.
And he's certainly not a kind fellow. His reputation precedes him. It's exactly what I've been told. Falls in line with everything Iris Vint was speaking about. They don't care for the people.
So this guy's lucky to walk away with all your limbs.
Some were not so fortunate.
Neither was I. Just felt like mage hand.
Frisch did that to you?
So it seems.
You know, your mage hand is a lot prettier though, so there's good in
Your ivory skin is glorious. Don't let her tell you otherwise.
Why'd he only take the hand?
that one's magic.
I don't know. Luck or just his own shitty dark humor.
Were you friends?
That asshole? No. Sir Shiny just sits in his fucking tower and does whatever the fucking city folk tell him to. I don't know. Not a fan.
I think few are. Apart from the people he protects. They love him. He's effective.
Sure he is. Hard not to when you're that shiny.
So, like, how do you know him? No, obviously.
I'm just asking why. What's the story?
Yeah, what's the story?
Just
Did you
Moral
steal
mechanic, put it
an
back
apple?
I get it, Endymion, okay? Like, never mind. Never mind. I
steal
don't want to get to know
I guess
you.
he doesn't want to answer the question. He just
Apparently
wants to not just...
It's fine.
It's a long story.
There's a phrase that's yes
this was a long
and
story.
phrase.
I know.
But
and
he
doesn't
no.
want to do it.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Bye. No. Bye.
No, and I have a
No,
gun.
bye. No, and I have a gun. No, bye.
It's a long story.
No, now I don't want to hear the story.
Oh,
A synopsis of the story
certainly
would be
want to hear
fine.
the story in excruciating detail.
You guys,
I don't
after
tell the
he was
story
mean to me.
on anything less than 5 drinks.
Oh, good. Well,
Well, we
I'm
can
going
fix
back to
that.
the spot.
Yeah, that will be hard to come by in this town.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unless you know the right people.
Do you, Mila, know the right people?
Not personally, but I've seen some shady goings on in the alleys.
Some of that too.
We also saw, but we just sort of assumed it was whatever.
Yeah. Drug deal's not my business.
I've seen enough
Are you
shady.
suggesting that there were
No.
drugs
No. We're just
in this
joking.
quaint village?
I think that it's more like if you have the means, you can get what you want. And if you don't have the means, you're left to suffer. Which is what we were investigating at the time, until the Black Cloaks came.
Shiny beans.
Great nickname.
Well, I have things to do. Someone will contact you in the future.
Bye, Mila. We love you, Mila.
It was very nice
It's
meeting
nice
all
to
of
meet you,
you.
Mila. Bye.
Let the embers burn. What was the phrase I said? It was much
Still working on
cooler.
it.
I don't remember
Marketing.
it. I don't remember it.
Ah,
Let the
it was
embers
something.
It was
like,
something. It was in the.
burn.
It was
like let
something
the embers smolder or something.
Yeah.
Small.
Smolder.
Here comes the smolder.
If anyone's gonna have it in their notes,
While,
it's fast.
while the embers certainly seem to be on perhaps the right side at this time, I'm gonna have to inform you that I am already sworn to a different order, and I cannot release that
Sir
to
Jairus.
join a different organization.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm a sworn knight of the Order of the Gauntlet.
What's the word? Gauntlet.
That's not a thing.
The Order of the Gauntlet. Well, let me tell you, if you don't know, I would be really surprised if you didn't know about it. The Order of the Gauntlet
You did
is
this.
the chivalric
Unfortunately,
organization of knights, paladins, and some highborn people as well. We serve in the name of Toorm.
Who's Toorm? Toorm?
I'm tormented by this story.
Who's Toorm?
Yeah, I know.
Toorm, the right hand of Tyr.
Sure.
Also, what I'm gonna have by listening to this story.
Yep.
They're not well read.
Toorm.
Are you? Do you know Tyr and Toorm?
Well, I'm sure you would know Tyr,
Yeah.
the most righteous of the gods, and Toorm is his right hand, and so we act as Toorm's hand here in the material world, and we mete out righteousness, not vengeance, but we shield those in need, and we help those who ask.
How long have you been a member of this order? Oh, sorry.
Forever.
Sure.
Oh no.
That makes sense. That tracks. Okay. All right.
And it would not do for me
Well-
to simply forego those obligations, especially with the solemn vows that I have made to Toorm and also to those who came before me and those who serve in the order
Sure.
at this time
Okay.
as well.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Well.
I would be happy to tell you more about Toorm and Tyr if you would like.
You know, I think I got
Maybe
the
we-
gist.
Do that the next time we had a long walk.
This reminds me, you're missing a hand. Did you know that Tyr is also missing a hand?
Me?
Do you want to know why?
Sure, but let's... Yeah.
Okay,
But, like,
I'll tell you while we
brief.
walk.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Great.
Okay, so off to the teleportation circle?
Oh, I think we can talk, like...
Is there anything, we need
Oh
about
no,
town?
we definitely need to bring justice to those murderers.
How are you suggesting we do that?
Well, we need to go and capture them and bring them to the proper authorities.
Right, so the issue here is they are the authorities.
Well, that can't be right.
They're-
The authorities wouldn't do that. These must be either imposters or acting in some sort of rogue fashion that we would need to then bring to justice to the appropriate law enforcement agencies.
Right.
So I
yeah,
don't really
the world
know
doesn't
anybody
really work
else.
like that.
So, who actually is like the head of Arstelia? Sorry, outside of...
Like the king?
Yeah, there's a true king, right?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So
Which, did I not flesh that out?
we'll just say
I love that
there's a
I
king.
love
We know
that
there's a
answer.
king.
Of course, there's a king.
Uh-huh.
Of course, we all serve at the pleasure of the
Who
king.
must
Of
not be
course.
named.
Yeah, so like the king hires Sir Shiny,
Oh.
and then
He's not a great authority.
This is a real Sheriff of Norrington situation.
Sure.
I
I don't
understand.
think I read that one.
I understand.
But so under him are the Black Cloaks,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they're just a
Sounds
giant
scary.
bag of dicks.
That seems
I-
accurate.
Did not notice any bags or any dicks.
Yeah. So the two of them just kind of go around and just fuck shit up forever.
I'm not sure I understand that turn of phrase.
So what they did to you,
Mm-hmm.
they fucked your shit up. Like you were in a
Now
good
this
place,
is
and then you
entertaining.
were dying, and then I saved you.
Oh.
And what they did to me, they didn't really want to kill me. They just wanted to make an example.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go after them and bring them to justice.
I would love to.
Great, we're in agreement then. Let's go.
Unfortunately, You just got your shit rocked, remember? Like you.
Now wait, was it rocked or was it fucked up?
Boom. We're just gonna keep going with it.
Okay, I
So-
understand synonyms, but it's just this is new to me.
If this happened now,
Mm-hmm.
if we find them down the road, like literally in 5 minutes, it's gonna happen again.
Yes, that stands to reason. Yeah.
So, how about this? They're on our shit list. As in, so you have a couple lists of like, you gotta repay people.
Mm-hmm.
He's
This
really
is like
going
my
for
list
this.
of like, I would like to kill them
Yeah.
for
Well,
doing bad things.
Well, we should bring them to justice. It's not our determination as to whether they.
You're right. You're right.
It's
That's
not our
just
job.
my preferable.
I just sit
But
down and kick
Maybe
up my feet.
maybe we'll leave it up to the gods.
Well, I think we certainly need to leave it up to the gods, especially those whose,
Yeah, we just
whose
lead against each other,
domains
just
are
like,
justice
hey.
and righteousness.
But
of
my
course.
thing is, they fucked us up this hard.
Oh, hard done by.
Yeah. We've been doing pretty good so far. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I've been with a couple groups, and
We're the best ones, though.
you guys have been the only ones that have survived more than one encounter with rats, and/or just like 2 goblins.
Wow, we're doing
He's
great.
better friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are great.
That's not bad.
They are all
Did you-
dead. Yeah.
They're your friends.
Hey.
Hi. So just saying, like, we got a good thing going.
Mm-hmm.
If I keep y'all alive,
Mm-hmm.
chances are I'll stay alive. And that is my #1 priority.
Oh,
I think you're scared to admit
it is
that we're friends.
my #1 priority to keep you alive as well.
As long as friends keep each other alive,
Friends
I'll
do.
be friends with whoever the fuck you want.
I did hear you say that you liked us.
Because I love being alive.
Oh, okay, so
Because if you died,
you switch that around to that you love us?
I need a drink.
This is perfect.
This is perfect.
And Jairus loves us, and
Perfect,
Jairus
perfect,
loves you.
perfect.
Perfect.
Yes, this is great.
So like,
So
what are we
tomorrow we're gonna bring them to justice?
Sure, just
Soon.
not
Okay.
today.
That makes sense. We need to rest, and there are plenty of people who are currently bleeding out all around us while we have
should
this
rest.
conversation. So we should
Sure,
probably
maybe we should
them
help the people.
They're taking care of the
Yeah.
people that helped.
Okay.
They're taking away the dead.
But
I will need some time to update my vocabulary to include the terminology that you have instructed me in today.
Shit list.
shit
Now-
list, shit rocked. There's a lot of shit.
If it's my understanding, I am comprised of shit which got fucked up and also rocked, and now there is a list comprised of my innards.
Yeah,
That
that
are
seems
on a
right.
list.
There's a shit list. There's
Yes, which is made
Accurate.
of
Yeah, that seems right.
this.
Sure. Yeah.
we'll work on it. The
Great.
list?
I liked it.
Well, we're working on the list. It's a functioning list.
Have you written the list? Should I write the list?
You could absolutely write the list.
I will write the list. Do I need to write it on me because this is
Well,
I
maybe
am made of the
Take a
shit.
long rest.
maybe we
perhaps.
get some supplies and then we
Can you
figure out
record
where
us
we're going next.
Saying the list? Do you have a recording device in there?
Yeah, I have magnetic tape running through me.
in place of blood.
Exactly, that's what it is.
But I just want to put this out there. Arstelia, so that way, we got Sir Shiny, Black Cloaks, a lot of people that just want to murder me, most likely.
So what you're saying
We
is
should
we
go
should ditch
there.
you.
Well, we can't ditch him. We are committed.
He barely likes us.
Well, that's no
Likes us.
reason. That's no reason to leave
And-
someone to
Is that compelling?
And who's gonna save your ass
That's true.
when you get your shit kicked in?
Well, when I become an Ember,
I'll do that.
Okay.
someone will give me healing powers. people.
Well, till then, I think we're
Hmm.
kind of stuck together.
Also, Lady Simone's divine benefactor, who remains unnamed up to this point, instructed her that we need to stay together, and we should not defy the will of the
Oh yeah,
gods.
you
did
told
too.
me about that.
Yeah, mine definitely did. God damn.
Oh yeah, your angelic friend.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Friend's
they
a
don't know
strong
about yet.
word.
What is Denver's?
Yeah, we were at this.
I was there when I thought I
You
was
do.
there.
You were at
Yeah,
this? Yeah,
they
we
are.
were at this.
that's right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
they smell nice now.
he showed up. That was
We
fun.
look really cute.
So you just heard about an angelic friend.
An
So
angelic
who's this
friend.
angelic friend?
Friend's a strong word.
Right. I understand that. Not a
You
lot
would
of
really
friends up
like
in this
him.
area.
I bet. He sounds great.
Yeah,
Angels
he's
and
doozy.
demons.
Another person that's not your friend.
No
Interesting.
demons.
I'm sorry,
no.
just angels.
Please, we don't want demons here.
Turns out you don't really talk to gods because you're just entire being, just like, you know. It's kind of more like some word of God.
Messenger.
He's like a messenger of God, like Pegasus, like Hermes,
Like Alan Rickman.
like Alan
Yeah,
Rickman.
Oh, kind of
Alan
exactly that.
Rickman.
From Godman.
Yeah.
He's-
Yeah, he just kind of shows up to be an asshole.
And give you power.
And,
and
unfortunately,
give you magic powers.
You hear in your
so-
voice and give you power.
have my own powers. Thank you very much.
Is that even
You're
true?
welcome.
Do you have your own?
He learned first level spells when he was at university.
I have a lot of really good spells. All right, fire stuff,
You have
all me, baby.
Yes.
For my fingers.
You have more than I have. That's for sure.
I think
What even were we talking?
where you lack in spells, you make
Where
up
you go.
plenty of other.
So
Are you staying for the night?
I don't want to go that way.
Right here.
Do
I
we
don't-
need a long rest?
Yes.
We should stay.
He almost died only after 2 attacks.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Desperately needed to rest. Yes.
We should stay for the night before
So
we
let's stay for
decide
the
on
night.
where we'd like to go.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Do you think we could find a room this evening in this
I
crazy
bet
town?
Lady
There's a
Lasagna
whole lot
would
less
have us.
people probably.
Yeah, let's go see Lady Lasagna.
Or
Such a weird name, but
Perhaps like
or
I could offer my assistance for at least one evening. She seemed
Isn't
really
she trying to
insistent.
capture you?
Well,
You're the one that needs a long rest, sir.
yeah. It's okay.
or we just hit up those town folk. Maybe they have like a tent.
Yeah,
set up
someone
somewhere.
who's
There's-
really.
I mean,
nice.
yeah. There's like the refugee camp.
But guys, again, there's
You
a
guys
whole lot less
spent the night
people
here.
here now.
Sometimes
looking
refugees
for a
have
room.
hooch.
You spent the night in the park
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
We
again.
could just spend the night in the park and be like,
Okay.
let's go do that.
This is King Stiltoff Grint.
Still tough grint.
Still soft.
I like him. Well, I don't know. Do we like him? I like his mustache.
Still
Um,
tough grint.
I mean, you don't really know if you do or not.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we've never met
Like
him.
he's still soft? We love him over there. He's a
King's
hoot.
still tough? I think we like him.
I mean, yeah, that's for you to decide.
I like his mustache.
You know,
I
if
like
you,
his hat. Does he have a hat? It's a crown?
it's kind of a,
Like a headpiece.
yeah, it's a headband.
He looks nice.
Of course, we
It's like got a stretchy part of the
Of
back
course, we like the king. He's
to
the
fit
king.
whoever the king
Yes.
is.
They don't want to
Anybody
like
can be
melt it
king.
down and
No,
resize it
no,
every
just put
time.
a stretchy
It's
band.
just on the back.
That's the title.
To be
You want to be King Jairus? We'll call you King Jairus.
No, he's
I
not
would-
a king.
I
He's
would
barely a
not.
knight. I mean, you're so.
Hey, now.
Jairus, you're such a knight. You're a knight. I'm sorry. That was. Wasn't true.
In fairness, I am no longer committed to the service of a particular family. So I am a
Hold on, I
knight
think,
errant
I think
at
you
this
got a
point.
dagger back here. Hold on.
Yes,
You
but.
can have that back.
I appreciate committing to the prop use, but there was no knife there, I don't think.
It's just a joke, Jairus. It's
Sorry,
okay.
yes. Skip
We're
that.
laughing
about that long rest, huh?
Yeah, have a long rest.
I have so many things to figure out.
All
We
right.
rested and it's long.
So luckily, you guys brought the extra food, which will help a little bit. But the rations are smaller than they were the day before because of what happened. But you have your own. You don't have to worry about that. You take a long rest in the park. Nothing exceptional happens.
Nice.
Get my spells sliding back.
I get my hit points back. Hooray.
Stop dying.
I have so many more hit points now. It's quite exciting.
What are you?
I would love to
Wake up to this music
What are you?
in your head. We are ready for adventure.
We're ready. It's Homeward Bound is playing when we close our eyes.
Oh gosh, I think
Like from the movie Homeward Bound, or like the.
No, not the folk song.
Who's that by?
I don't know, but where are you headed?
No.
to find our dog. Oh, Homeward Bound.
Anyway.
And
Gotta
Cat,
find
Sassy.
Chance and Shadow and Cassie. Sassy.
Fuck Cassie. Sorry.
Sassy.
Sassy.
She gets porcupined.
Oh,
No, that's
new nickname
Chance.
for you too.
No,
She
Max.
falls off a waterfall.
Spike.
That's right. Spot? Chance.
Chance.
That's a golden.
No,
No,
Shadow
Lassie.
is a golden.
Shadow. Okay, this change.
Okay,
Chance is my
focus,
favorite.
focus. Where are you going?
Rin Tin Tin.
Do we want to roleplay it?
Please, God, just take us somewhere.
Okay, Jairus will take some convincing to go to the teleportation circle, but we don't have to role play it. Like, player Kyle is like, yes, let's go to the teleportation circle.
Okay.
So, we can just.
But
say-
you just want to let everyone know
Yeah.
that you are your character is reluctant to.
Yeah.
Why are you
that's-
reluctant? You're reluctant because you want to
Black
go get
cloaks.
the black.
Yeah,
cloak
because
guy.
there's no particular direction. He
What
sees
if
there is a
tele-
bad guy and there are people to help here. Going there is not one of those things.
What if the teleportation thing takes us to the bad guys?
Well, that's. I mean, do we?
Can I
know
cast
that?
guidance on you, and then you,
You
can
can make a-
persuade
you can
him
make a
that the
persuasion
teleportation
roll?
station's
Sure.
going to take us to?
Do it. You can make
Yeah.
a deception check.
Okay, I'm casting
I-
guidance on you, so you get to roll
It's
an
an
I am
extra
Teleportation.
proficient in persuasion.
I say, may the stars guide you.
So it depends on what you're doing. Are you trying to deceive him and say the teleportation is going to take us to the bad guys, or are you going to persuade him and say
This would be more fun.
that, or whatever you're going to say?
We're gonna
Persuade
persuade
or deceive?
I don't want to
deceive.
deceive. There's no reason to deceive Sweet Jairus.
I just want to persuade to be like, hey, continue
Then
that
you do it.
So
conversation.
you never know, there's going to be people that need
But
help on the other
continue
side.
the conversation.
I'm not proficient in persuasion.
All
so
the other
you-
people I worked with either died
Okay,
Saying
or
I'll,
don't work with
I
me
will
anymore.
put my guidance on you.
Sure.
May the stars guide
So,
you.
our
Lead
small trip together, I think we've all grown a lot smarter, more independent. Oh, you got your own sword. We've all have new spells, wildly new things that we could do that we couldn't do before. So, hear me out. We're not ready to fight those cloaks now. But who knows, if we go in that teleportation circle, we could show up somewhere. Damn it!
God.
I was
Every
monologuing.
time. Every time. I've been doing this
Oh, this is
thousands
this,
of years.
Are we seeing this?
Yeah.
This is it.
I've been doing this for
This is the
thousands of
guy.
years.
This is the non.
I will never get used to that smoke.
This is the guy.
Sir Jairus,
Yes.
you're putting a speed bump where it doesn't need to be. Follow these three. Do what they tell you. You'll be rewarded with more power, more items. You'll be more ready to fight the Black Cloaks. Okay? Good?
Okay.
Persuasion check? No?
No, like, I mean.
Would you like me to roll a
If
persuasion
you
check?
want to, he's pretty convinced by divine intervention.
Okay. It's like a 22.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Can you tell me who you come from?
Sorry.
Say hi to Toorm.
Was that the guy? Was that the guy?
Wow.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Wow.
He's
I
friends with-
love him.
I was mildly entertained by that.
He's like friends with Ilmater or something like that. I don't
Oh.
know. But
Friends with who? What's his name?
Ilmater?
It's a god you would know. It's a
Oh.
very common god. You probably know way more about him than I do.
I haven't looked into it.
Ilmater
Remember
is very like healing oriented.
Oh, that's
one
so
of us
nice.
sacrificed.
Yeah, one of the,
Ilmater is intermediate deity of the Faerunian pantheon, whose portfolio included endurance, martyrdom, perseverance, and suffering. He was the god of those who suffered, the oppressed, the persecuted, who offered them relief and support, encouraged them to endure, and who encouraged others to help them to take their burdens or take their places. He was called the crying god.
All of us know this?
Yes. Yeah, it's
Wow,
common
that's
knowledge.
like surprisingly nice.
It's nice at first, and then just goes
No, like
Well,
the god that
Like-
you're like buds with is like surprisingly friendly for like your general
Wait.
demeanor.
But also,
It
he really
aligns-
hates you. I'm kind of
it
like
aligns
that
so
guy.
well
I loved him.
I'm a big
with
fan.
my work in the order.
He felt the same
It's
way I
amazing.
feel about
It's meant to
Endymion
be.
and
Let's
that
get
woman.
going.
All right, let's go to the teleportation circle.
Jairus is like, he's like walking out.
Yay. With renewed vigor.
Gets on Satine.
That's
and then
right.
looks at the rest of you and is like,
Simone and Baz just can't stop giggling. Just that was so great.
I suppose I'll walk.
I
think it's
suppose
done.
so.
It's like- I'm gonna look
Oh,
back
we're
to
taking
town and
Satine
just
with us.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
my
she's your
horse.
mouth.
I bought her.
One little
She's
tear
now.
and just. Bye, Bessie. Miss you.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm
Do
sure
you
we'll
wanna
see
put
Bessie
in
when
the
we
bag
come
of
back.
holding?
Put Bessie in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
That's a great way to get a dead cow.
That is a good way to store some meat.
It
For a
doesn't.
while.
It doesn't have renewable oxygen.
She'll
We
suffocate.
do not
That's not what
speak
I
of
want.
Bessie that way.
She will suffocate real quick.
No.
We will have an entire
Cow.
beef,
An entire
Well, I
one
don't-
beef.
a whole beef. I mean, they're.
I don't really
It
thrive
always
on red
confuses
meat.
me when they're like, I got a
Oh my
quarter
God.
beef. You know, you like get a quarter cow. you call it
Teleportation
quarter
I
beef.
circle.
don't know.
You ever done that?
Okay, let's go.
Get in the Bronco. Get in the Bronco.
Get the Bronco.
Get in the Bronco.
Okay.
Lady Simone, if you would like to
Orange
ride
County.
Satine, you may. She's not paying.
We get.
She's not paying
Shoot,
attention.
Do you want to ride Satine?
If you would like to ride Satine, you
I thought they were
may.
upset about Orange County. I would love to ride Satine. You can
So
ride Satine.
kind.
I'll walk next to you.
No, I want to be the passenger.
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
both.
Yes!
You may. I suppose if.
Sir
We
Jairus,
come
I
as
would
a
be
package deal,
delighted
Jairus.
to ride
Okay.
Satine. Thank
Okay,
you.
fine. I will walk next.
You may both.
He asked me
Ride.
to ride Satine and not you.
I'm assuming
What is
at
it
some
called?
point you
Almost
buy
A night.
oats
Yeah,
or something.
Cogs is
Yeah,
nicer.
if there's
Would've
something,
been
if
nicer.
there's something to sustain
Would've been
the
nicer. That was
horse,
really
yes.
off-brand for
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Do you create food and wine?
Thoughts,
Or
too.
create food?
This is really off-brand.
I don't.
No, that's not a useful one to get. Don't get that.
But
spot.
maybe on our way out of town, can we like do some
I'm totally
generic
rubbing it in
things
your face.
shopping? Like,
Yeah, what do you
My
need?
sisterly love, like totally rubbing.
Yeah,
it
what do
in
you
my
need?
face.
Can I buy
Oh,
an
is
extra
it down
water
there?
skin?
Baz.
Yeah, don't even. It's
Thank
a
you.
2 copper.
Yeah.
And then
What's 2 copper?
A water skin,
an extra
because
water
one's
skin.
full of poison.
Oh yeah, it's mine though. Mine's full of
Oh,
poison.
I want another water skin for my own.
So
set
I
of
buy.
water,
I'm also.
for my own specific things.
I'm also gonna buy a water
Great.
skin probably because mine is filled.
This
with
water
poison.
skin filler is like, I bet you guys want 3! You can never have too many
I
water
want
skins.
it too.
You can get 8 for the price of 7.
That'll be 1 gold!
Like, okay, here.
I know.
He's like rich.
You all have 4 water skins.
Yeah.
No.
Have as many water skins as you want.
Maybe some parchment.
What are you doing?
I
have parchment.
Supplies. We use all our parchment.
Given how much paper you needed,
Sorry, I went right from a horse to I'm in a shop now. That happened fast.
keep up.
The horse needed to shop.
I was very excited to be on the horse.
I'm still
Okay.
stuck on the water skin, dude.
Okay.
All right,
Water
so you know that you're going to go through this teleportation circle, and you have an idea that potentially it's going to be similar.
Right.
You're not really sure, but given the fact that you wrote you inscribed it onto skins, if I'm not mistaken, or cloth or something
Cloth.
like
Yeah,
that.
it meant some
Jeez.
parchment.
So you could buy just a ton of paper,
Let's do that.
and
It lives
be
in the
good to
bag of
go.
holding.
It lives in the bag
Yeah.
of holding.
Cool, let's
So,
get
like-
some paper.
Okay, so you
Of
buy a
the
bunch
bag
of
of
paper. We'll say 1 more gold for how
From
much paper you need.
Endymion from
Paper
for
is
sure.
not
Oh.
as cheap.
Sorry,
I'll
for
pay.
me?
I'll pay for it.
Why
Well,
would
thank
I
you,
pay
Sir
for it?
Jairus.
I'm happy to
I paid for the
spend
water.
on
I paid for
spend
the
my
water
gold on
skins.
things.
Yeah, let me do it. Because I've got
Also
like a
happy
crowbar,
that
a
it
hammer.
comes
Do
from
you, by
Right.
chance, have any minor healing potions or
Oh, yeah.
greater healing potions?
Oh,
Those
sir.
are
I have a
very
I
hard to
have
come
a-
by.
No.
Okay.
You can buy one from our good friend, the shopkeeper from last time, for 80 gold.
What else do you have around the shop? What are some?
There
what
was
are some
nothing you
things?
could afford.
Not yet, anyway.
No, I mean of any miscellaneous things. Nothing. Just paper. And water skills.
Oh, well, what do you need?
What else you got? I'm curious.
What,
A bow?
What do you need?
Flesh out this world, Kyle. What's in the shop that we
Show me
definitely don't
what
want?
you
There's
I'm a window shopper.
There's rope. There's rope. There's
What about a bow?
yes.
What's
Shovels.
rope good for?
What about a bow?
What's a fucking rope?
You could buy
What
a
do you need
bow.
a rope for?
You could buy a bow somewhere. At the blacksmith
much
potentially,
is
or
that?
the what's the there's a bow.
Well,
Quartermaster?
Fletcher!
makes arrow, but
Probably
bows.
makes bows too.
Yeah.
How much is a bow? A longbow?
arrow?
A
Yeah,
longbow?
which is better? A longbow?
Longbow does more damage.
Longbow's better. Yeah, it's the same
And more
amount of.
range. Right.
Stop making that weird face at me. Get your fucking rope.
Get your fucking rope.
50 gold for a longbow.
Alright, take it.
Are you buying that?
Yeah.
I bought a whole lot.
Okay. It is range of 150/600.
Wait. 150/600. Okay.
It is 1d8 piercing
Plus your
plus your dex,
and proficiency.
not for damage.
Or if
For attack.
For to hit, it'll be your +6 if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it is plus
yeah,
6.
for damage.
And
It would just be plus dex.
it is
You don't have
two-handed,
proficiency
so just remember.
So no quarterstaff then.
Why
If
not?
I like can't
She's a martial weapon. Or it's a weapon.
What?
I can't
Which means she can use
do
her proficiency
the
on an
thing and have the thing. Wow, would I do that? I don't have
You
3
only
arms.
have
No.
to do that. Yeah, to damage. Okay.
They're both
That's
two-handed.
weird.
So yeah,
Sorry.
you're gonna keep
Ooh.
your quarterstaff for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Not-
when things are
not
close
in-
by. What I meant was, if it's two-handed, that means when it comes to your like deflect missile kind of thing,
Oh, then I.
you won't be able to do that because
Okay.
you have an arrow in one hand, a bow in the other. Quarterstaff, you can just hold with one hand and then grab that missile out of the air.
My other question is, can I still do unarmed strike with a longbow?
No, it's two-handed, so you won't have an unarmed. You're not unarmed on one hand.
What about my legs? Because I'm a ninja.
I
I guess.
It's different with a monk.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's bonus action, right? Unarmed
Sure.
strike.
I'll
So,
say yes.
So my legs are also
Don't ask
dangerous
him anymore. He said yes.
No, that's
I said
legit
yes,
for monk.
just go for
is-
Right.
You can use it
As
to any
soon as
weapon.
you get the yes.
As soon as you get the
You
answer,
got the yes.
you move on.
You can think of your elbows.
Let's-
You
All
can,
right, so rope, food, anything in the equipment table. Pretty much. Do you need a player's handbook?
I mean, I'm just curious. Do I need anything? No.
I don't know. There's like oil flasks.
What do we need that for?
Ball
I
bearings.
do need
Bell.
I do need my oil can.
Just like weird trinkets like that I can think of for like traps and things. Would be kind of cool.
What page is that on?
Yeah.
Ernest?
Is there anything
Just-
else?
Meandering.
There's an index, I think. You're near it. If you're next to the weapons, then
This
it's
is-
either ahead of it or behind it.
Weapons.
equipment.
Oh,
There you go.
veteran gear. Do we need an abacus? Because don't worry, we could get one.
Do you have
Oh,
some
I already have
bagpipes,
one built
bitches?
in. This
He also has bagpipes built in.
Yeah, and bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
I don't have a bagpipe.
It's
Although I
anytime
do.
he tries to breathe, the sound of bagpipes happens. That is terrifying.
Double disadvantage on stealth checks.
But it reads.
It's only when he tries to breathe. He doesn't have to try.
I
to.
thought you had that little.
Yeah, I have a Celesta.
You guys got that too.
I have everything.
Yeah.
Do I have my arrows for my longbow?
Nah.
Okay, great.
I don't keep track of.
Unless you have like
ammunition.
special arrows.
Right. If you have.
Maybe I want those.
If you have like
Yeah,
a,
legit.
like a +1 arrow, you would want to keep track of those things.
Yeah.
You don't have those things. I'll tell you when you get them.
Okay.
Mundane arrows are probably fine.
Yeah, mundane arrows I don't keep
What
track
about a healer's kit?
of. Those are
healer?
valuable.
Oh,
We've got a healer
Are
kit.
are there
there
there.
thieves?
It allows you
pick
to.
locks. Probably.
You're gonna have
We've
to
got
go
a
to some
thieves
shady
tool right here.
areas. But sure, I'll say you can buy some thieves tools. Let me tell you how much they are.
Probably dropped a silver.
Indians.
They're typically 25 gold, but times are tough, so I'm gonna say 50.
Wait, and Demian, do you need a healer's kit? Hey,
What is even a
50.
healer's kit?
50's a lot. It makes it so you don't have to make death saves.
You just use it, and then you use it to
Stabilize
someone.
Yeah, I mean, if you want it, I just do that.
no, I don't know.
But what if it's you they need to heal?
Oh, that's true. If y'all don't want to die, you can use it.
150.
You know what? That seems steep. 30 gold. 30 gold.
Since I did save the city.
30 gold
Okay.
for thieves tools.
God damn it.
oil can.
You'll find more.
I'm gonna just one tear as I give it, but I don't let go of it.
Would you like
Oh
to?
my god.
Do you inspect the thieves' tools before you?
mean,
oh,
yeah.
too late.
What?
I'm kidding.
That's
It's
the
a
best
couple-
time I've had shopping.
It's a
in
couple of
bit.
paper clips and an acorn.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
I
I've
kid,
done,
I kid.
I've done more with less.
Full of paper clips and an acorn.
Just
That
box
is
of-
what thieves' tools are.
I mean, haven't you ever done it?
Well, no, apparently.
Oh, have you never?
I mean,
Clearly,
I don't know
you've
what
never been
thieves' tools are.
thieving.
I say films instead of movies.
Jesus
Did you just make that up, or was that from something?
It's not from something. Someone said that about my ex once. They were
Oh.
like doing. They were like,
They know.
my name is
They know
Nanette.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
Alan. Alan said that about my ex. He
That's
was like,
fantastic.
I say films instead of movies. And I was like,
I
that's
say
the funniest
films
shit.
instead of movies.
And he did.
That's
And
so
I was
good.
like, yeah, that's an act.
That's fantastic.
And he
That's
did.
so funny.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else? Any other purchases before you
I
go?
want some manacles. No, I'm joking.
Those are actually super helpful.
Oil flask.
Are they?
Yeah, if you ever needed to take someone's capture instead of having
yeah,
broke,
actually.
Do you want some manacles?
Oh yeah, let's get
You're the
manacles.
finest.
How much are manacles?
it should say right there.
2
They're
gold.
2 gold. And
Actually, in here it says 1 gold.
he's lying to
Okay.
you.
Roll a
I will
deception.
curse so many things.
Are you deception checking the DM?
No, the shopkeep, not the DM.
Pretty much add 20% to anything.
So-
So 2 gold, we'll call it 3, just for shits and giggles.
Just round it up.
Do you want
Yeah.
manacles? Are manacles collectively a good thing to
It's
have?
on you.
That sounds good. I like manacles.
Yes, they are
It would be
Is there an
helpful
oil flask in
for
there?
us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be helpful
How much
for
is
us to
that?
take.
They are
One
helpful. They're
silver.
surprisingly.
I will take 2 oil flasks. So 4 silver?
I love the idea of a manacle.
8.
Like 1 gold.
Half a gold.
Don't.
Okay, wait. What
Did
did
you
I
get a
do?
2-person tent
No. What do we
I
need that
mean-
for?
for sleeping?
When it's
For
raining out.
sleepovers.
Would
You
have
guys
been
aren't
nice if
gonna
we
be-
just slept in like the
You're
field.
not gonna have indoors all the
It's
time.
up to you. I'm down to 35 gold, so pitch in when you want.
I will pitch a tent
Damn.
and get the tent, please.
Okay.
2 gold in here.
Okay, so
I
call it
promise.
3.
Manacles?
Okay, I got a tent.
Do we need a tent?
2-person tent. So what?
I
You
do
can
not require
sleep.
a tent.
Can I upgrade to a
I am
4-person
waterproof.
tent?
I do not rust.
Is there a 4-person
Do you
tent
sell
in
a
there?
person?
Is there a
No.
4-person tent
If
in
you would
there?
like a
Of course
2-person
not.
tent, so you have more room.
I
that
mean,
would be
sure,
fine.
just double it.
But I'm not going.
Double
to
cost, so 6 gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Actually, they have a 4-person tent. I will get that.
I find a signet ring and I'm like, this is so cute.
So that was, yeah.
This would look so cute on my fingies.
Let me see it on your finger.
Oh,
You can see it's clearly fake gold.
Yeah. I've seen better.
Okay, fine. What is a whetstone?
And the person
That's
behind the
what you
bench
use
is
to
like
sharpen knives.
I know.
Sharpen
Do
blades.
you sell any
a
eyeliner?
whetstone sharp. Oh, you just said that.
It's like the thingy, like
Yeah.
the
Huh?
Do you sell any makeup or eyeliner?
Is that in? There's a costume. There, yeah.
Sounds
No,
just
no,
like,
no.
can I
There's,
make my eyes
There's a
darker?
disguise kit. Yeah.
Ooh, disguise kit. How much is that?
It
they're a
is.
little
20.
expensive.
No one will see me. I'll just
Maybe
put my
more.
hair in front of my face.
Disguise kit isn't listed.
Ooh.
It'll be somewhere
Perhaps
in
it would
there.
be a good idea to disguise me.
Would you like me to?
To put
What
maybe
makes
put a
it?
little makeup on me, and no one
Oh my
would know.
God.
and
No one would notice
Some
that.
eyeshadow would
No
be
one
so
would know.
cute.
I'll use my ink. We can use the
25,
ink out of my
25 gold for a disguise kit, so we'll
Yeah,
call it
sorry.
30.
No one would know.
30 gold.
Oh
No,
no.
with it.
Oh no. Somebody check the chat.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, the Glitter Dragon.
Ew.
Oh, no.
That's a big. That's a big poop for a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Golf clap.
Holy shit.
Welcome,
Yikes.
welcome, young man.
Okay, would anything else
welcome,
be helpful
welcome,
like these
welcome,
manacles?
welcome
I love
to
that.
Illyria.
I thought you
I
guys
got
bought some.
manacles.
No, I know. Is there anything helpful like that?
Or 2 sets of
Welcome to
manacles in case there's
Chain.
2 people.
I don't know why this made me think of this. This is entirely
Costume
irrelevant
clothes,
to
but
anything we're doing
Do you think
right
we need
now.
fine clothes where we're going?
But
No,
I
I won't
saw
wear anything
a
but black.
recording of
Do we need a crowbar?
the original
I have a
version
crowbar.
of the opening
Do we need a
song to
grappling
Fiddler
hook?
on the Roof. Have you seen that?
Grappling hook?
Not the
There's a
original.
grappling hook.
Originally,
Helps
the
with
first song
climbing.
is
Do we need a
supposed to be
flask?
about like the women running around getting
Fishing
ready
tackle.
for Sabbath,
Fishing tackle. We are out in the
and then
ocean.
they replaced it
You're
with
not in
tradition
ocean.
because they
Well, we
like
don't know.
the producers were like, most of
Stealing
our audience
us.
will
A
not
steal.
relate to getting ready for Sabbath. We need a more like general song to start with. It's so fast.
Well, I feel good. We got
Oh.
it.
You should check it
I'm
out.
gonna check
It's a
it
cool
out.
song. Anyway,
Ball bearings that were a bell.
I don't know why that reminded me of it, but I saw.
Okay, did
They
you
were garbage
write down that you have
just
mana
a
fizzle?
fiddler.
Like metal wire.
Yeah, I wrote down mana.
Are you buying those things?
If I can.
I mean, how much are they?
I don't know. They have no lists.
Ball bearings.
Ball bearings, a bell, and then you'd be like, is there like
Oh, sorry. Okay.
wire?
Ball bearings. A bag of 1,000 ball bearings is 1 gold.
1,000 ball bearings. Jeez.
What else?
Maybe it's those tiny ones though.
It's little.
It's the tiny ones.
They're just little metal.
When I think of
What
a ball
else?
bearing, I immediately go to like a pinball size.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
like they're like
little guys.
Little
Okay.
peas.
pea
So,
size.
so 2 gold for that probably.
Yeah, what else? What are you gonna do with ball bearings?
Wire
Oh.
and a bell.
Okay.
You do lots of things with ball bearings.
Yeah.
A bell is 1 gold.
So that's
Wire is not listed.
Just
one.
call it 1 because you overpaid for the first thing.
okay. And then is there any like
Wire is included in the
Do
bell.
you not have
wire
a
was
book over there?
There's one
I
over
don't
here.
have
I
a
think
book.
there's 2 over here. No,
yeah,
there's
that's
just one
fine.
over
That's
here.
fine. We're good.
Well,
So
I
we'll
have
just
one.
call it since
But-
it's
What else do you
would be
want?
2 gold. You want to count it 3?
That's fine.
What else do you want?
We have a tent.
That's
love your nails,
good
by
for
the
me
way.
setting things
I
up.
know they're
You guys
fabulous.
have stuff to write on? You
Yeah, I've got pen and paper. We got
Ton
more
of
paper.
paper.
And I've got ink already. And it's a I'm not even looking at it.
I
I'm
like
so
it.
sorry. I've got plenty of ink in my bag.
So we got ball bearings,
Please, I'm looking at these nails.
bell,
Which look great.
and
Thank you.
wire.
Are they different?
Yeah, well, sort of.
I mean, think of setting your own little tripwire to
Got
let
a
people
hammer,
let you
crowbar,
know if somebody's behind you.
pitons. I've got rope,
She did so good.
tinderbox
Those are so
torches.
I told her about you. And then
Okay.
I was like, this is
So,
All right.
I'm pretty well set. Let's do this.
Okay,
All right.
Mine reshelling.
Now you're on your way.
Yeah!
I should go for the whole.
I'm going. Where you going?
May I? I would like to take a momentary break.
Yeah. Pee break.
Pee break!
Are you going
All right.
Yes.
Should have done that while we were shopping.
Run!
Pee
Sorry.
break!
My actual character, Simone's like, yes. Before we leave, can I use the bathroom?
Yeah.
But also, do you have an
It's with a bag
interest?
of
Any
poker.
interest in purchasing things from us, Sir Store
Any-
Man?
Yeah, anything that you want to sell, you can sell.
Yeah, we
Could
did
I?
that.
Oh no.
Well,
Could I
not
sell
sure,
a crossbow, please?
Yes, 20 gold.
Which kind of crossbow? Is it a light crossbow?
I think it's a light
Cool
crossbow.
one.
I can't imagine it's a heavy crossbow.
Jairus would just take it.
Oh, would you like it?
I would.
You can have my
Okay.
crossbow.
Thanks.
For 20.
You can have my crossbow for 15 gold.
Need Simone.
I have 8.
I will take 5.
No!
Yes!
Or
Love
sorry,
it.
Ilmater!
Love it.
No, I have a, is it just a regular crossbow?
I think it's a light
Oh my
crossbow.
god!
Sweet.
I mean,
Oh, you should
Ilmater.
have been on the campaign where Allie was all about Gaunt. I was like, God damn it.
Ilmater's better because it doesn't sound even remotely close to God.
Ah, Ilmater.
Ilmater, damn it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, well,
And you.
I did sell my cross.
Engaged in
That's fine.
commerce.
Okay.
Great
Okay, now
job.
we're ready to leave.
You finally get back to. Did I give this place a name? I don't think I did, but we'll
You-
call it the Temple of the Water Temple. We'll call it the Water Temple.
Ooh.
Water Temple of Goblins.
Fuck the water tower, but
Dude,
yes.
dude. No. It's the most satisfying when you beat it.
It also fucks up your entire game if you fuck it
If
up.
you don't, yeah,
Which
it's like,
I
what are
did,
we
and
talking
Oh, it happened to me too.
Ocarina of Time.
when I was a kid. Anyway.
Yeah, you mess it up. It's like, oh, I have to start over.
Yeah. Why would you? It's bad game
design.
This is. All right. So you get there. You make your way through. You kill a couple goblins on the way.
Oh,
They're
last
just
ones.
like running in a frenzy, and you're just like, you idiots. And you kill them pretty quickly. I'll even say that you find a minor healing potion. You might need it.
Put
Okay.
it in the pack.
How
Baz
many?
has
How many healing
one.
potions? Do
I
you
have one.
What? I have one? Bass has. I mean, Simone has one.
Okay. So maybe
We
one of you two.
have one.
have-
Have two.
You.
So,
One of you two should help.
So someone
You
should
have one?
have it.
I have none.
you take
Oh
it.
yeah, you
Okay.
take it for shoves.
I got
You do.
Again, actually, you only have one.
Ew.
I've healed you before.
Sick bird.
You don't say a
aloe vera for that
Okay,
sick
you
bird.
You are closer to.
I'm gonna
well,
mage
actually, I
hand
don't know.
my glove. 30 feet to your face. It just
And I literally just laugh in its face.
Son of a bitch.
All right. So you get to the water temple, and you find your way over to the teleportation circle. Who's casting this teleportation
Teleport me,
circle
baby.
I have
spell?
the scroll of the teleportation station.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I trust her.
Anyone can.
Anyone can, or you have to be magic?
Nope. Anyone can cast any.
As long as you can read the words right.
Ooh, this is a good opportunity for you to cast something.
Whoa,
That
whoa,
would be
whoa,
fun for
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa.
Hey, what?
I think it might be nice.
Yes.
She is the nicest one
punchy
of all of
kiki?
us.
I'm so well read.
Nice doesn't get you disintegrated when you
Oh.
misread.
Okay, well, fine.
So,
Turn it
Jairus,
up
what are
then.
your thoughts?
It's in Draconic.
Oh, well, I do read
Okay,
Draconic.
so then.
The only
Simone.
person. Yeah.
But again, it doesn't matter. Anyone can cast it.
Simone?
Odd eyes.
Someone please just
Okay, I'll
I
do
shouldn't
it.
have even asked. Okay.
Having an indecisive
Giving us options is
I
hard.
would.
All right. You read.
All right, I will cast it.
You read the scroll, and the teleportation circle starts to swirl. The symbols start to move and expand and expand and expand, and you're all kind of enveloped in these moving symbols that are in three-dimensional space, kind of flying around. And you feel very tingly and a little queasy as you are transported. Move that piece of paper underneath that potion. Push it forward underneath the other paper. Put your people over there.
the people. Yeah.
Your meeple.
Those are meeple.
Thanks.
That's meeple.
Isn't that technically a meeple?
I thought meeple was a specific shape.
If I'm not mistaken, it's just a generic,
anything
like,
token that represents.
yeah.
Okay.
I could be very wrong.
I don't know.
Or it's a token that represents a character. Okay. You are in darkness. Some of you cannot see anything.
Some of us can.
Did it work?
Does the queasiness continue?
Everyone roll a Constitution saving throw for flavor reasons.
Sorry, it wasn't 19.
It wasn't 19
I
yet.
hit yours.
6.
You throw up hard.
10.
You throw up.
21.
Good.
Oh, wait.
Do
You
I?
would throw up.
I'm like, this is unpleasant.
12.
What is this
Bolt
feeling?
pops
So
out.
You're fine.
new.
Barely.
Just we're all nauseous.
Moment I
We're all
Landed
like
here.
just. I'm spinning.
This whole.
You guys are lame.
This whole.
this last 24 hours has been very unsettling for Jairus.
This whole
You guys
Warforged
need
thing is
to
very confusing as a
Embrace
DM.
your chi. I mean,
I'm gonna
pee.
pull out of my pack my just torch, but I'm just gonna cast light on it.
Okay.
Light stick.
Light stick.
Okay.
You see that teleportation circle there if you want to throw the camera down on it. Oh, you do.
It's a little bit close, but yeah.
And you can see carved into some of these walls three more maps, if you will, 3 more teleportation circles, one of which you recognize as the one you just came from.
Sweet.
Neato.
So we know how to get back.
And you have the other 2, and now this one I guess you had because you got there. So I guess you have all 4, don't you?
Sweet.
This is very exciting.
So that's the teleportation circle for this location of where you are.
So yeah, take mental note of which one this is.
It's chilly here. It's much colder than it was where you came from. Not frigid, but
Chilly in a way
like
that we should have brought cloaks.
like mid to low 40-degree weather.
Burr.
It's a little chilly.
It's
Did Station.
cold
I
in
am one.
here.
Unless,
Based on Toorm.
is there a door there?
There's a door there.
Oh, doors are for going through.
It is
Let's
behind brass.
okay.
Okay.
Let's go then.
Hold on. Remember what happened last time?
Right. Should we do this in a sneaky way? In a sneaky fashion?
Okay, do you want me to cast eyelids? I can do it.
Hold that thought.
Invisibility?
Oh, I can't do that.
No, how about we just check for traps?
Oh. We could check for traps.
Okay.
Okay.
I can check for traps.
Okay.
I can see in the dark.
I could guide you in your checking for traps.
Sure. I don't
Not
know.
necessarily, not you, unless it's a specific thing you're
More of an
investigating.
investigation.
I'm just giving
yeah.
you support and you're checking your traps.
Well, that's really nice. Thanks.
Okay.
So should we go then? Should we move?
Everyone roll a stealth check. If you're planning on being
I'm
sneaky.
Might as well
proficient.
be sneaky.
Might as well.
Let's be sneaky. Oh wait, can I cast something?
You could do your pass without trace. That would be helpful.
Can I? Yeah, I would like to
Ooh, 20.
cast pass without trace.
Okay. I should ask you that before you hear the numbers, in case, like...
Yeah.
Pass
you
without
know-
trace.
Yeah, okay. Add 10 to whatever you had. So 30,
Oh.
13?
13.
I'm adding 10 to mine.
Uh-huh.
So 24.
28.
Okay. 13.
Sneaky.
How many?
Big metal, clangy clang.
But stuff
Because
is pretty good.
13's decent.
Of
It'll pass a lot of creatures' passive perceptions.
I have.
How long does this last?
Yeah, I have disadvantage on stealth. Yeah.
Passive perception. Okay. Good to know. Okay.
Pass
You are
without
now
trace.
muffled.
It's up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Does concentration mean I need to concentrate on this, or because it's key?
Doesn't matter. Still a spell that you have to
Yeah,
concentrate
yeah.
on. I don't think you have any other concentration spells. You don't need to worry about it, probably.
Don't. And it's kind of an out of
Silence.
combat thing. So if we
Silence
into
and darkness also
but
require.
once you're in combat,
You can keep
Pass
it up.
without
You
trace.
can keep it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Anytime you take damage, you're going to have to roll a Constitution saving throw to try and maintain.
when we're
your-
in
Yeah.
battle. Okay.
There's no combat in this place.
Or if you get hit with the trap.
So we're going through the door.
Through the door!
Alright.
Through the
Move your shit.
door.
let's change the order. So it'll be probably y'all two. Can we go abreast?
Yeah, it's 2 by 2.
You'll be behind.
Yeah,
Children,
Move the paper.
move the paper.
The paper.
Move the paper. Now boob.
Move.
We see the whole thing.
Mute paper.
Just keep going until you. I mean, it's clear where you need to stop.
There's a dome clock.
Is it
We'll just take all the papers off. We'll figure it out.
trying? Keyboards are hard. Okay.
Navigo.
Going into this room.
It looks familiar.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
So if this is like the other place, when I step on the plate, the laser orbs will show up. What did it shoot? Did it shoot acid? Or what did
It shoot green,
Like
it
energy.
shoot green, like
Green
force
and-
damage
yeah.
kind of thing.
How about this? I step on a platform. This hand goes a ways. You guys turn whatever things happen.
Yeah, there will be switches on the wall, so if we
well,
post
just
up
in
on
case
the
there's
sides.
more than
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds
So
good.
we'll move forward, and I will step on.
I will flip a switch
Okay, and you recall that the switches are
on the
adjacent.
sides,
Yeah.
right? So I will move to one side, presumably. That's
Sure.
Mhm. And exactly as you saw before, things open up, you turn the switches, and the door opens up.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Ugh, now I'm scared of spiders.
Little callback for you guys. Alright, that door has opened.
Okay.
really
So-
spiders should be scared of us.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm out of fire breath though.
This
That's
entire
fine.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Ooh, what have we
Fuck
here?
is that?
Is that a bed?
Move forward.
I will move us forward in order. So
You hear a ticking sound, which you imagine is just a resetting of the trap.
Okay.
But you can open the door behind you if you need to. Looking forward, you see what appears to be a two-person throne, but one of the seats is missing. Behind it looks to be somewhat, maybe a sarcophagus of some kind.
Ooh.
dead people.
Well, let's go.
Move in and
Check it
investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Stop there. Everyone roll initiative.
Woo!
There it is.
As you hear the swirling wind getting louder and louder,
You sound.
and you see this, which is a large. I should really get a. Should get some kind of thing up here. This large wind embodiment
Oh.
up here. Go ahead and put this into the center of the room.
Oh boy. So
Looks
this
like
right in
real
front of us?
Yep,
Or
right,
what?
right in front of you. Right in front of you.
Floats
Right in
in
front of us.
Oh.
All right.
Ah!
That's not what it looks like. It looks like this. It's the only thing I have large enough to.
They're both bad.
The size is important.
Okay.
Did you see
Let's
Was that in the Discord?
Get-
The Russian bullet.
going.
Did you see that? I don't know. Maybe I saw it on Twitter.
What is this thing called?
You're not sure. I don't know
Oh.
what it is.
Dang.
Jairus?
It's like a gentleman 6.
Let's continue.
Endymion.
9.
Simone.
16.
Baz.
18.
It's like this. It's like this
And-
random encounter table, but it's like you roll a d6 and you 1 through 5 are just d6s.
Perfect.
Call it Russian. Very funny.
Okay, now I get it. Now I get it.
Okay, like, cool.
Okay. Enemy 1 is up first.
You might have grabbed.
Okay, followed by Baz. Then Simone. Then
Endymion and
Endymion
Jairus.
and Jairus. Okay, this swirling vortex of wind moves forward and occupies all 4 of your spaces. Go ahead and you can just remove it for now, but just know that
I'll
it's
just say it's here.
it's occupying all of your spaces. Everyone, roll a strength save.
I don't like that. No!
Oh, God.
17.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
2.
10.
Okay. You take 7 bludgeoning damage, but you remain in place. The 2 in the back take 15 bludgeoning damage and get shoved back into the stone wall behind you. Go ahead and move your people back as you get blown backward,
Back to. Yeah.
So,
straight back into that back wall. And you each take
right?
6 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall.
So 15 plus
15
6.
plus 6.
Endymion? Endymion?
hold on, I'm trying to figure out if I can cast shield as a reaction.
It wouldn't do
It's
anything.
an attack or
No.
a magic missile.
But shield adds
No.
to your AC.
AC,
So
this is the same.
Okay.
Alright, you are going to fly straight up and hit the ceiling above you, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, what is the total here? So
Actually,
we're
let's give me
15.
15.
damage.
You're going to actually take 6 damage as you hit the ceiling above you and then fall back down. 3 to hit the ceiling and 3 to fall back down. So 21 total.
Oh, 21. Oh, shit.
Oh.
So 3 of you all take 21 damage, and you take 7.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So that
All right,
hurts.
and okay, Baz, you're up. Your everyone that failed is prone, so lie yourself down.
Everyone failed.
I didn't.
Except for him.
Oh, I'm.
Except for the
I'm
stout automaton. Baz,
Okay.
you are up.
What's happening right now to my pass without trace?
Oh, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. You took
Nice.
21.
Crit.
That is-
Whoa!
Okay, you're fine.
No concentration broken after getting thrown into the wall.
Your
You're
pass
just-
without trace succeeds.
I'm really in touch with my key. Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Half your movement. It's on our persons.
Mm-hmm.
Get away.
I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to hit it because it's just wind.
Right. You won't.
You're not going to know if you
Anything
try
else?
unless you try.
Okay, I'm gonna do quarterstaff first because I'm up close.
All right, you stand up using half your movement, which is 20 feet.
Yeah, and then I'm
And
gonna
you
like
move up 10 feet.
turn to face it.
Plenty of
It's
distance.
on our person right here. So you
She's
are
not
in it.
there. You need to stand her up
Oh,
and
where-
move her forward.
That is best.
Yeah, that's fast.
Oh, I thought the 2 girls were in the back.
No,
That's me. And that's
Thank you.
it's not.
Okay.
Spaz has
All right.
that.
So yeah, you just stand up, and
Okay.
you are going to swing at the air.
Oh, fuck, this
The
is
moving
a bad
air.
idea. Okay. All right, so 18 to hit.
Okay, hits. 15 is the AC.
sorry, 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and you feel as you're swinging the quarterstaff, there is pull, so you're doing something. Essentially saying it's resistant to your non-magical damage. So you said 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's
Okay.
your first strike.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna do an unarmed strike with my hands.
Okay.
16 to hit.
15 CSC.
6 damage on that one.
Okay. That's good. Do you want to move away or outside of its... Because you're currently
Yes.
in its swirling
Yeah,
vortex.
I want to be like
Adjacent to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Move back 5 and you do not incur an opportunity attack then.
Okay, great.
All
And
right.
that's it.
Simone?
I yell out that it doesn't seem to be like I yell out something like magic might work better.
Perfect.
Would I know if it's an undead creature?
You do. It's not.
I mean, it's not alive. It's well, then we're gonna go ahead and do the Eldritch Blast plus
Do
hex
you want to stand up first?
situation. So I'm gonna stand up,
Yeah, give it your
real
hex.
pissed off, put a spell on you. You still say that even though you're across the room, just got through him. So he's hexed. And here comes an Eldritch Blast.
Sounds good.
Oh, good.
Get it.
Yeah, 21 to hit.
20.
Cool. Here we go. All right, we got
Kicked ass.
hit. We got a 1d plus 3
And a d6, right?
and a d6. So 5. 7.
7 total?
Great, 7 total.
Okay, that is effective.
Cool. Better than
Mm-hmm.
non-magical.
Yes.
Bummer. That's it. And I don't know what else I would or where I would go.
Just jump. Sounds good. Endymion?
Going to stand up. Owie!
Magic seems to be working better.
Zombie a little bitch. Cast healing word on myself. And that is a 4 grade 5. Okay.
Long rest gets half our hit dice back.
Correct. Half you're used. Half the ones that you've used. So if you've used... How many have you used?
8 boost 3.
Okay, so you get 1 back.
Yeah. Emergency Firebolt. Cantrip.
Alright.
18 plus 6 to hit.
20.
4 damage. Fire.
I don't like her.
Alright. Seems to be simply effective.
Okay. That is next to
Jairus.
I'm gonna attack it.
Eat it.
18 to hit for 11.
Okay, and your magical weapon definitely gives a good strike to it. 11 damage. That's very good.
Wow.
That's great.
But that's
Where
not-
can I get a
assume it's not
magical
dead.
weapon?
But not at all.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of this.
Okay, you do that thing.
Swirl.
Pull that back.
I'm also going to mark it. Can I mark this? Is there enough of a form for me to mark?
Well, can you read the verbiage of the mark?
It just says a creature.
It's a creature.
All right, then yeah, I can mark it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is marked. I don't
Do we
know
have
where
a purple mark? I
Yeah.
don't know where his went.
my purple one. Did my
I
purple
lost
one
it.
disappear?
Here you go.
Perfect.
Purple?
Purple. Just get a purple mark.
He's murpled.
Okay, perfect.
He's hexed and marked.
He's hexed and marked.
Okay.
It's not boding well. Maybe.
So that is gonna be. Anything else?
Yeah, that is all I can do.
Okay. Well, enemy 1. You windy city bitch.
Oh no, I'm nervous.
Man,
Yeah, yeah.
this is the same level when Hella died, so
Is it really?
yes.
Okay. It is going to turn to you, Sir Jairus, who
Okay.
struck it the hardest,
Ah, good. Yes.
and try and hit you with a slam with its windy blow. Ooh, shit! 19 plus, probably. I would imagine hits.
Yeah.
That's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage,
Jairus, you still up, bud?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
and the second attack is not enough. 12 to hit. Tries to hit you with 2 slams of its windy, billowy fists.
Ha!
And
It does
one
have fists.
one hits,
It does.
and the other you're able to duck underneath. Baz.
Going to have
Can
to
I
do
move
more
around
than
to
that.
get advantage?
You would have to.
No,
Oh,
you
no.
just
You
move
could
straight
go
forward.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Would that work?
that's
Yeah.
advantage.
I have.
Oh, you can't move through an enemy creature. Sorry. You can't move through an enemy.
Is there not
I keep
enough
thinking that
room?
she's in the back. Sorry.
Sorry,
So no.
I can't. Is there not a room to move around? I can't really
No.
see.
No.
You
It's
could
like-
go to
looks like a
here, but
hallway.
he would have to be here.
No,
Okay,
so no.
In that.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. All right.
She would have to
Go hide in the
be
closet,
actually.
Bass. I don't know what that accent was. Go hide in the closet, Bass. Save yourself.
Catty
Have to
corner
be-
on a large
Yeah.
creature.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, really?
You have to be
Should I take
direct.
my minor
You have to be
healing potion?
opposite.
Right.
Are you gonna heal me? I, like yell out to you and Damien.
What's
Are you gonna heal me?
How are you guys looking?
Are you gonna heal me?
14
And you
out of
say?
35.
I can try.
Okay. Now
Oh.
do your attack.
Well,
Okay.
how are you at?
Oh, is that cocked or is it a natural?
Looks like a natural one to me.
Do you have inspiration?
I do. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my inspiration. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay.
Better.
17 to hit.
Better.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Sorry. You guys are distracting me. 6 bludgeoning damage with my quarterstaff, and 9 to hit with the unarmed strike.
No, not
Like,
enough to
no.
hit.
Okay. And if I back away from here, will I incur an
Yes.
opportunity? Okay. I will just stay there and yell to Endymion, God, please heal
Now,
me.
remember, he is marked, which
So-
means if he tries to attack you, he has disadvantage. So that's good.
Okay, so I will
Now you can
Stay.
All right, Simone.
All right, here comes another
Heal me, please.
Eldritch Blast.
What?
19 to hit.
15 is the AC.
Cool.
Cool.
So roll these
Wow.
together. Plus 3. No, yeah, that's a 6. Those are hard.
Yeah. 9 total.
12.
Very good.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you were telling me that's a 9. I was like, it's not, it's a 6.
All right,
It's
you're
not,
just,
it's
you're just gonna
supposed to
chill then?
It's a good question. And I am
Not spells.
no,
Not unless she,
going
she
to
uses it.
yeah, chill. I guess
Oh.
there's nothing else I can do there.
Quick update on rules. Using a healing potion is now a bonus action, not an action.
That's
Okay.
great. That's
Okay.
really great. So should I use my bonus action to do that? Yo, Endymion, I know you're up next. Should I use my healing potion or should you heal us?
Feel free. It's kind of a one at a time thing.
I'm gonna take my healing potion. It's a minor healing potion.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4
Endymion.
plus 2.
Okay, so I will, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word.
Yay, thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. I only have 10 left, so
Yeah. 4 and
Get rid of
6.
thank you.
Okay, that's great. That's very good. All right, cantrip firebolt. I'm assuming.
I think so. I'm trying to see everything. So,
Just so you know, you have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack, and you are adjacent to it.
I'm not.
No, he's
I keep forgetting that you're.
It's okay.
Cool
Thank you.
idea.
Thank you.
I know,
My
because these
disadvantage.
we're like colorful. It seems like that should be us girls.
I need
don't
I
it?
know.
I need to do-
For some reason,
I
I don't
just-
know.
I
we
think it
will
just-
get them.
You know why? That used to be Josh's character.
Yes.
To have.
The what? The hat.
Mhm.
Yeah. He looks like a monk.
Mhm.
He's using his inspiration.
Uh-oh.
Did.
We rolled a 1.
17 to hit.
That is enough.
Okay.
All right, these two don't have inspirations anymore.
Yep.
Correct.
Fuck, it just 4 again.
Okay.
Brian's out of all that inspiration.
We are.
So Jairus.
Slashy.
Slashy.
19 to hit,
Kill it,
and that
Jairus.
is 9 slashing.
Very
Thanks,
good.
Remains marked.
It seems to be losing a bit of its,
Haha.
like,
Good.
Fervor.
yeah. Perfect word for that situation.
Perhaps you should
It
go
really
back
was.
where you came from.
All
So
right.
trying to say fever.
Its turn. It's gonna just keep attacking you because you're doing a great job of slashing it. Very
Yes, attack me.
That is a 13 to hit. And a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
That's gonna be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, Jairus, are you alive? Or
Yeah.
It's gonna try and recharge its ability.
How many hit points do you have?
That
You
14.
did? You don't know.
Hate that. Hate that. Insight check.
Baz, you're up.
Okay.
What happened
I'm
first?
gonna hit him again. And kicking.
I keep this thing moving.
Yeah.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That is enough.
Okay. Well, that's lame. 5 bludgeoning damage from my quarterstaff.
Okay.
We're gonna just try an unarmed strike. Oh, yay! 19 plus 6 to hit.
Hmm?
And then that
Every
one,
little bit helps.
that one is cocked. That one is, another 5.
Okay, very good.
Damage.
Simone?
Okay, here comes an Eldritch Blast.
Yay!
19 to hit.
Okay.
That's great, that's great.
14s consistently.
Do some change.
15.
Pretty
Damage.
good.
Because I got to add
15 damage.
That's all about
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, well, I even counted.
Very good.
I even counted on my fingers.
And Damien?
Alright, I am going to. Yeah, I think we're just going to do.
It's not doing well.
Yeah,
Okay,
do
nice,
Firebolt
good.
again.
Thank goodness.
Um,
Air doesn't like fire.
come on, you bitch. 16 to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it.
15 is the armor class.
15.
Another 14!
15.
Damage.
4 damage
4
with your firebolt? Okay.
Oh,
So Jairus?
Nope.
15 to hit.
Died. It was 11.
Ah,
Do I
darn.
have any bonus
Oh,
action?
no,
Wait.
oh, no.
I mean, I could use my action surge, but I kind of feel like I'll save
Do you know how many hit points?
Can I try to telekinetically shove it against
You
the
get it
wall
back
to
at a
cause
short,
damage?
short rest,
I
right?
do get it back at a short rest. I keep thinking it's a
I'm
long rest.
assuming you're going to.
Oh yeah, action surge.
All right,
Oh
there
yeah.
you go. There
Second
you
attack.
go.
Oh yeah, all right, 22 to hit, and
Okay.
that's an 8, so that's 11 slashing.
How do you want to do
yeah!
I mean, I can't imagine much other than just like I slash and it's gone.
that? It's
right?
just
And then I'm gonna hold the
Cyclone
pose
bitch.
a minute so that the bards can really sing my praises in the stories.
In this story.
Good.
very good.
Jairus great posing.
Fuck that thing!
Is everybody okay?
No.
Is that what I did?
Yeah.
Because I
yes.
did the same thing that the guy did to me.
Yes.
You
And
did it, buddy.
fucked that shit up.
You fucked this shit up.
I
You
understand it
fucked
now.
his shit up.
You use that phrase all the time now.
Fucked his shit up.
You understand it very well now.
What's
Yeah.
everybody's
Owie! We
situation?
should sit and we should rest.
We should
here.
rest.
But before we rest, I look at the throne. Does
Okay.
it say something on it?
It does.
What does it say?
Surprise,
Is
surprise.
it in
So-
Draconic?
Just like the last place that you went to that had a throne on it. It has a phrase on it in Draconic, as the last one was. And it translates to something like... Okay.
Something like delete it.
The wind is a mystic, whispering in a language we do not understand. Its secrets can be learned and used.
The whispering in a language we can't understand.
Period. Its secrets can be learned and used.
Okay. What about the sarcophagus?
Yep, there's a writing that's sort of a description of a long dead king, which go ahead and make a history check. It's going to be a pretty high DC.
That is a 17.
Okay, that's pretty good. This is a king from the First Age, thousands of years ago, and you recognize it. It tells the story of this king who conquered the wind, and helped in sort of restoring the nature of the world, taming the seas. A lot of flowery language in that way.
Cool.
Yeah.
We should leave it undisturbed.
I think that's probably wise.
Why?
Sitting on top of it,
Like what?
you see this.
You see a person.
I think you're thinking Palmer.
Or all.
Or I think I'm thinking pretty much every character you've ever played.
Hey, hey.
Do you have a type? Oh.
Zaren didn't do that shit. That was Gonzo.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, that's because Gonzo was doing it, so you were like, no, we should.
And then
You had somebody else to do
it's
it.
funny to do it from now on, so I have. Wait, sorry, what is
This is on top of it.
On top of
The
that.
girls are both very interested in this jewelry piece.
Free.
That's
Hold on.
Mage handed that shit.
Mage hand out and pick that shit up.
You mage hand over and pick it up.
This does not feel appropriate.
We're gonna return it to its rightful owner.
It's in your hand.
Are we certain that its rightful owner isn't inside the box that this is currently?
No, because the person
He would have been
that
buried
would
with
own
it.
you was in the box.
Well, that makes sense.
it's like someone put
their
it
stuff
on
is
there
in the
as a
box.
respectful thing, like flowers.
Sure, a gift. So we're stealing someone else's gift.
It's being borrowed.
What if we?
Well,
promised
you know
to
what we
revive-
should do
I'll
is
write it
we should
down.
bring this to someone
Jairus,
else.
take a note.
And I'm gonna figure out what it is
To
by
return it.
maybe attuning to it.
To return it, what was
You
it?
want to put it on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
take
I'm
a guess.
cursed.
Parry up with health.
Are you cursed?
No, it's a magical item.
Thank you for not metagaming.
Maybe it's a magical item.
Is it not that?
It is
Exactly.
exactly.
It is a parry up of wound closure. Right. Gotcha.
Oh, wound closure, nice.
It's a what? It's what?
You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Say it out loud.
How do you
Say
feel?
the whole thing.
Okay, it is the
Periapt.
wound closure.
Harry,
It's
yeah.
gonna close wounds.
While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points restored.
Wow! I want that.
And I'm gonna feel that and be like, ooh, this feels like something for you two.
yeah,
I
Baz.
mean-
I think it would look really nice on Baz.
Honestly, it could be any of
It
you,
could be
really.
any-
I mean, whoever has the lowest hit points,
It's okay.
whoever takes the
Who
most
has
damage.
the
It
lowest
also-
amount of
it
hit
also-
points?
31 is my.
It might be helpful to be on Endymion because
Whoever's gonna go down easiest.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I can't go down.
Because if
Because
go,
you can go
yeah,
heal all of
'cause
us.
you can heal us and we cannot
Yeah.
heal you.
Yeah, because I'm kind of at like 10
Might be.
of 26.
I mean, we can take a short.
No, but you have a
Oh,
total
you-
of 26.
You do have the least amount of hit
Oh,
points.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
squishy as fuck.
I'm squishy as fuck.
I think
Alright, you wear it.
It
It
might-
looks good
Okay,
with you.
it looks nice with
Maybe
your
this
eyes.
is good.
Maybe. Yay, my plan worked. That was for you.
Okay.
If it stabilizes you and keep.
Oh,
That was for you.
Nice!
I immediately want to give away.
Oh, that's also nice!
That is also nice.
All
Alright.
But-
And now we will take a
Simone's
short
just like,
rest.
You'll
yes,
try
we're taking a
to.
short rest.
Yeah, we'll try.
You'll
to.
try.
We will. I
Try
am putting it into the universe that we will successfully.
You succeed.
Oh!
So I will use hit dice. We should
Yeah,
all
I'm
Me
use
gonna
too.
use.
Okay, short rest brings us all.
So I
Oh, what
haven't
is
used
it?
these
Short
yet.
rest means you can use hit dice to regain hit points.
Yes.
And you also get your spell slots back.
So the
Yes, that's cool.
Use spell slots and-
And I get my action speech.
back.
So look at
Roll
your
this the thing that you have.
the hit dice should be near the middle of your character sheet.
What do I get a plus of for the first one?
Constitution.
Constitution. So it's
Never mind,
plus two.
Christian.
Straight.
Plus 8.
Correct.
Should be like up
Which
here,
brings me
right?
up to 38.
Should be 4d8 hit dice.
That's
Should
what
be a
mine
little
is.
box.
I'll put that flea in a box.
Jump to show me your.
Three.
And then another box. Okay, so it's the
little
first
Where's
hit dice.
Waldo situation.
I
going
really am
on.
still not seeing it.
Do you
I
want
mean,
me
do you
to- do you want me to take a look at it?
I would love that.
You're at how much or 26?
21 or 26. Or maybe you'll save
It's plus Constitution for your first one.
Depends on the likelihood.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
there's only
For
you have a 12% chance of like going over, right? Because you're at 21 of 26.
Yeah. I
And
could
it's
get a
D-
5.
and it's a
and it'll
D6.
be-
Yeah. you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's useful. The only one that wouldn't be useful is a 6. So
Might as well.
I
But
would
still
say,
feels good
I
to
would,
go
s-
to 6.
I would say you might as well use it now rather than potentially
Wait and save it later.
Yeah. See, because
Interestingly enough, it's not on here unless we hit short rest. Ah,
What's up?
okay.
Her hit dice is not listed there.
Really? No, it should.
No, you have to hit short rest here up on the top right here.
And then
Hit short rest,
Then it pops over.
and then it pops a little thing over and says reset maximum HP changes during this reset. No, automatically apply healing with this dice. So you just select how many dice you want to use, and then click take short rest.
I am
Thank you.
also just for everyone when I get hit a lot.
So it's a D8
Yep.
plus your Constitution for the first one, or you can just hit the little button there.
No, I can't do that. I gotta roll.
Okay, I'd rather you do it anyway.
Aww.
I know.
I took
I
when
should've
we
rolled
leveled
it.
up. I took a feat that I reduce any piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing damage by 3
Nice.
every time I get hit.
Didn't realize at the time. Or
No,
do you-
I
you-
did. I'm
you
letting you know because you guys are like, oh, you're taking a lot of
Oh.
hits. Like, yeah, but every attack I reduce it by
Gotcha.
3.
Smart.
That's awesome.
Unless it's magical damage.
And how many
Are
of
you
these
on
can I
top
roll?
of your
I can
horse?
roll all 4. How many did you roll? Did you roll
Your
all
horse
4?
is with you.
Sure.
Huh?
She's behind us.
Okay, she should have
I only
taken
had
damage too. She would need to take
Hey,
a dex
I have a
save
long rest.
also.
You get
No, strength thing? It was a strength.
A strength save, yeah. Do you have the stats for a
I
draft
don't, but it's
horse?
an 18.
back, and I'd use 3.
Okay, so
Plus.
she
So I got 1
takes
So I only have 2.
7 bludgeoning. Draft
Okay.
horse.
Yeah, no, it is.
Let me pull it. Yeah, let me pull
Oh
it.
man, again.
Yeah, do we need?
So draft horse has 19 hit points,
Okay, I'm gonna leave myself there, I think. Yeah.
AC
I
10,
used 2.
speed 40.
31 of the last.
40.
Short
Okay.
rest.
I used 2.
And you said 19 hit points?
Confirm.
Mhm.
I used
So
2.
now she is at.
It can attack also.
Yeah.
We need to give it.
Draft
you
horse
need
can
to,
attack?
Bindi, or it's Bindi. I'm so sorry.
Satine.
Satine
So
can
like Bindi.
actually attack. She could have attacked the. You can use the horse to attack. She has a
What does
hoof.
she have?
Go ahead and write down action. Hooves
Who's?
plus 6 to hit.
Plus 6?
No. She's
She's better than I am.
She
It's
does
'cause
the
it-
stomp.
It's because it's a strength thing, and she has a 18 strength. Reaches adjacency or 5 feet.
Sure, yeah.
1 target, 9 bludgeoning damage, or if you'd like to roll, it's 2d4 plus 4.
Sorry.
I would always want to roll.
2d4 plus 4, so she now has 12 hit
Yeah.
points.
Got it.
Can she chomp something? Because that'd also be funny.
Not if there's no stat.
I mean,
She could
thematically, I'll give it to you
Yeah, she
if you'd
bites it
like.
and roll the same
Just
It
thing.
would,
asking.
just roll the same thing, but yeah,
Sure.
absolutely, yes, yes, and it
We'll
does
try to-
2d4 plus 4
And it's a plus 6 to hit. Got it.
Horses
for some
hold
reason,
grudge.
bludgeoning
Yeah,
damage.
because they have dull teeth.
Dull teeth.
She
yeah,
stomped. She
absolutely.
stomped. She stomped.
It would hurt.
It would
She
hurt.
did
It
the
would hurt.
Satine stomp.
All right. So what do you do now? You
You
see
guys are
2
so
doors and a little bit of a hallway. Go ahead and move this middle paper up just a little tiny bit. You'll see a door there. So you see two little doorways. I'll say that your passive perception,
Me.
those little hash marks along the little corridor that you just walked through are arrow slits.
Hey guys, those little hash marks are arrows.
Those little hash marks.
I'm just
Oh
letting
yes,
you
I
know.
noticed those hash marks. Well, we
Might
should
be something in those.
We ought to be thorough.
Well, do you want to go stick your eyeballs in there? Because I'm
I don't
telling
have
you,
eyeballs, so yes.
So
I can-
great.
What do you have?
Whatever these are.
You do here.
Do you see in like
She
a
doesn't
heat
even-
sensor kind of like
It's a predator.
pheromone?
Magic.
Do you have
I mean,
what's that,
are you
what's
saying
that
they ju-
crab that hits things really hard?
The something.
Mantis
It's a
shrimp.
Mantis
You have
shrimp.
mantis shrimp eyes, or you can see all kind of different variations.
Oh,
like
I see,
sea
like
all
the
spectrums
and-
of light
Yeah.
and like.
How cool would it be to be a man?
That'd be really cool. No,
Dude,
it's
they, like,
just
thunder punch shit.
it's just
God
like
damn it.
magic
It goes-
metal.
It goes so
is
fast.
my
it really
most
doesn't
understanding because I don't know. I wasn't really there when they made me.
They seem to be empty, but that's what they are for. They're there for. Who's got the highest wisdom?
Me. Do you?
I got a +1.
No, I don't know. I have
It
a
would-
plus 2.
12.
Plus 2. You think that given the purpose of a teleportation circle, or not so much the purpose, the function of a teleportation circle is being a destination, anyone could come through that thing.
So it's good to
Guys,
be able to.
That-
anyone could come.
Bad guys could come through that, and that's why there's a trap in front of it. And if they hear the trap, they can get into that arrow slits and shoot them as they're coming.
Oh,
Kind of a
smart.
situation.
I tell the.
I mean, that makes sense.
So
It's totally unnecessary. I just thought it was cool.
I like
Let's
it. I
Check,
like
check
it.
the corridors just in
You
case.
They're
check.
empty.
You go check.
We
They're
did.
empty.
I will.
We did.
Maging.
How's everybody's
Okay,
health?
Moving on. I'm back up
Amazing.
to 38.
Up to 24.
31, 30. Yeah, 31.
26.
Okay, great. Everyone's doing pretty good.
Feeling alright.
You're 31?
Nope.
Okay.
26. 31 is
Let's
my
go
max.
forward.
I see.
Does Baz want
Did you
to
take
continue
any
in the
more
very
damage?
front?
You didn't after that first one, did you?
In you.
So your pass without
you.
straight, or pass without trace is still on.
Yes. Pass without trace is still on
And
up
do
to
you
1
want?
hour.
Do you still want to be leading?
I guess.
Probably.
You don't.
I
have
have. I can see. So yeah.
to. I can see too if you have a torch.
You have a light torch,
Yeah.
lightsaber.
I'll lead because I'm
You can be-
dexterous.
You can be
That's
a good
holding
point.
my torch if you like.
Sounds good. All right. Let's.
Bitch, I don't need
All right.
it.
Door.
Door. Go through it.
This
Look at it, make sure it doesn't look trapped.
Look
It's
at
not.
it first.
Okay. Okay.
You're fine with every door in this area.
She's stone. She's stone.
Forward?
Not the stone.
You can actually remove that entire page. Move it. Keep moving it forward. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You'll know the way to stop. Right there is fine. All right, and remove these 2 side papers. All right. Moving forward, you come to a wooden bridge that's like slowly
oh,
kind
one
of
of those.
swaying
Don't
with
love.
little ropes that you can kind of. On the sides of the bridge, you see they're poorly drawn, but they're cranks, like those star cranks that you can
Oh,
kind
sure.
of turn.
Oh,
Go ahead and move people forward.
what do they do?
Okay.
Are they attached to the ropes of the bridge?
Nope, they are inserted into the walls.
I'm gonna turn one. Try to turn one.
You try to turn one, and you notice the other one kind of shimmies at the same time, and you turn both of them at the same time.
Okay.
I'll go grab the other one.
Okay. You begin to turn these cranks, and wind starts to flow through this huge cavern. So looking down, it's just blackness below you, and mostly blackness above you.
Even
Maybe you
Simone
can
and I
see
can't
some
see
stone.
anything.
It's okay. The other people can see like some stone above you. Wind starts flowing, and the more you crank it, the windier it gets until it becomes a gale force, and this thing is just
Jeez.
flying.
Close it!
forward,
Close it! Close it! Close it! Close it!
And it slowly goes back to just a natural wooden
What an
bridge.
interesting bridge.
Oh, didn't love that. But
It's another
I...
defense mechanism for people.
If you're on the
If
other
you need
side.
to, that if you were to open this up and people were crossing, they would just fly off the bridge and die.
Whoa.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like that.
You know what? Stuff
Death
with the
bridge.
wind
You
doesn't
should-
make me as sneaky as I thought it would.
We should hurry across.
Okay, I will sneakily cross.
Okay.
Okay, stealth check.
No, you guys rolled high enough that you're able to move slowly enough to be able to avoid any dex saves to try and avoid falling to your deaths. So you're able to
Deep
walk
breath,
across
deep
it.
breath.
You can see the black areas that there are some missing planks and some rotted planks here and there. Maybe
Careful.
one of you kind of stepped through a plank, but you've got the ropes right there to hold on to, and you're able to cross safely.
Great. I like call out every rotten step.
Damien is white as a fucking ghost.
Good.
Make another wisdom check.
Oh, 14?
Okay. If things go south, maybe you think you could retreat over here, and as things are chasing you, you could use this thing.
I'm smart.
You
And-
say that aloud.
I say that aloud.
You say I'm smart about it. You
I
don't.
say-
You don't mention what you.
I say, you guys, I'm smart. Out loud.
Cool.
We could use this for if anything was chasing us, or excuse me, sorry. If we like had
That's
a
something all the time.
an issue.
Okay, through the door.
No
All
one
right, it's
ever
gonna be a
wants my
big
number.
chamber here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do this.
Strategy.
So we just.
I can help.
We're just
Now that
holding
it's
it.
closer, I can.
Yeah, might.
What's that thing?
It's a hot tub.
Okay.
Woo! Let's finally, it's girls' weekend time.
Spa does sound nice.
Hooray!
All right, move your people forward a little bit. This is a walled-off pit.
Okay.
Moving forward,
Despair.
you can hear water running and falling on top of water. You look over, and this appears to be a well of sorts that someone must have carved a stream down through something, and you now have water coming into a well that's not filling up. It seems to be sort of almost like a internal water system, essentially, for source of clean water. This, like I said, is a huge open black pit going down, and above you there's actually some light coming down, and you can see straight up. It's a long way, and you don't, because of where you're standing, you and how tall it is, you can't actually see straight up into it unless you got into the very middle of the pit. You'd be able to look up and you'd be able to see the sky.
So way to the top.
At hovering around the room.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I already have that. Actually, never mind.
Never
on
mind
that
it.
part.
Already forgot.
I haven't forgotten.
Not about the hovering.
Yes.
Go ahead and move your people. Move some people forward because you're probably going to investigate this.
Yeah.
This thing.
We are.
All right, looking up. Like I said, you can see some like dim light coming from it, and then you see something moving along the corridor that's straight above you. They're like medium size, which is like humanoid size, and they're starting to crawl down toward you. And then they leap off of the walls, and you can hear the sound of flapping wings.
Oh no. Bats. That's not a bat.
Dragons? Oh my god, is it a dragon?
It also kind of looks like the spider. Like
Is
the same coloring.
a wind dragon wormling.
Wind dragon wormling.
3 of them
Are they friendly?
come down and start flapping their wings down, and they're headed toward your way. And that's where we're going to end the session this evening.
Wind dragon wormwing. What a name.
Wormling?
Mhm.
Wormling.
How many do we see? I'm
Verm-
sorry.
Vermling or wormling. WYR. 3 of them.
Wind dragon
Are they
wormling.
friendly?
I'm sorry, they're coming
No,
down
shit.
the
Those
shaft.
are not going to
They're
be
coming
friendly.
down.
You don't know?
No, that
Flying
thing
down.
wants to be my pet. Look, it's got a beard.
You can
For sure.
ask.
Not going to be friendly.
All right, that is where we're going to end this
I love
session.
this.
Dragons tend to be intelligent.
Dragons do. Wormlings maybe not so much. They're more like babies. They're like baby
little dragons.
baby dragons. How are we looking for next week?
Pulling up the calendar.
Doable?
You guys, next week is Fat Bear Week.
Calendar.
Is what?
Fat Bear Week. It's when the
Good. It's Monday.
Monday works, I think, for us.
Good. Good.
Monday works.
Good. All right. Back again next week on Monday. Short turnaround for some D&D.
Yay.
All right.
Some battle!
Until then, good job, guys. That was fun.
Woo! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.